My darlings, gather round. The holiday season is here, a time of hot cocoa, soft lights, goodwill, and of course royal panic. Because nothing, absolutely nothing, sends the British press into a festive meltdown, quite like Meghan Sussex daring to breathe during the month of December. But this time? Oh, they are shaking harder than tinsel in a windstorm. Why? Because Netflix just dropped the announcement for a holiday celebration with Meghan, a warm, uplifting, global Christmas special. And within minutes, the royal experts, commentators, and pearl-clutching professionals started screaming into their microphones like the Grinch stole their sense of relevance. Today, we're diving deep into the real reason they're panicking. Not the fake reason, not the tabloid-twisted reason, but the truth. Meghan Sussex has outgrown the system that tried to contain her, and that terrifies them. This is the breakdown the palace never wanted you to hear. So sit back, relax, and make sure you're subscribed, because by the end of this video, even Santa won't be able to wrap up all this royal hypocrisy. Let's begin. Ah yes, December. A time for joy, love, and apparently scandal. According to the British media, it's not King Charles tanking in approval ratings. It's not Prince William wandering around events with, "Oops, where's my brother again?" energy. No, no, no. The emergency of the season is Meghan Sussex's Christmas special. Yes, my darlings, the scandal is a holiday special featuring kindness, community, and charity. How dare she? Netflix announces the special. People get excited, and the tabloids immediately turn into Victorian ghost children, shaking at the foot of the bed. Suddenly, the headlines scream, "Meghan attempts to overshadow Kate. Sussex is planning another media stunt. Experts outraged at Netflix timing." Experts? Where? Show me one expert in holiday content. Because apparently Meghan Sussex, mother of two, global philanthropist, businesswoman and humanitarian, has nothing better to do than sit in Montecito with a giant Pixar-style villain calendar labelled Operation Upstage Kate, December edition. The way they dramatise this woman's existence could power the entire Hallmark Channel for a decade. Let's talk about this so-called clash. Royal commentators claim Meghan's Netflix special is deliberately timed to overshadow Kate Middleton's annual carol service because apparently two women existing in the same week is too much for the monarchy to process. Picture this. Royal commentators hunched over calendars, red string connecting dates, dramatic circles everywhere. Someone gasping, "Oh no, it's a pincer movement." My darlings, this isn't espionage, it's the holiday season. Football matches, movie premieres, pop album drops, everything overlaps, and nobody screams sabotage. People can watch both. People do watch both. Joy is not a finite resource. Attention is not a single seat. But the media, they're addicted to conflict. Harmony doesn't sell, positivity doesn't trend. So they twist a coincidence into a conspiracy because Meghan living her life will always irritate the people who want her silent. And because drama loves company, we get a bonus meltdown. Remember that photo of Meghan at a charity event? Kris Jenner visible in the background? Oh, the outrage. Suddenly, Meghan was cheapening the monarchy, chasing Hollywood clout, being tacky. But when senior royals walk red carpets with actors, politicians, and literal movie stars, it's glamour modernizing the monarchy, a breath of fresh air. Same action, different reaction. Why? Because one of the women is Meghan Sussex. If she wears designer clothes, she's extravagant. If Kate wears designer clothes, she's elegant. If Meghan expresses her feelings, she's self-indulgent. If another royal does, they're brave. If Meghan works, she's attention-seeking. If a senior royal works, they're dedicated servants of the crown. My darlings, the goalposts aren't moving, they're on wheels. This impossible game was designed so Meghan could never win. And so she did the only logical thing. She stopped playing. Good for her. Now, here's the part the tabloids refuse to emphasize. Meghan's Christmas special is about kindness, connection, and community. It highlights small charities making real impact. It uplifts volunteers. It blends tradition with new beginnings. It's about humanity, not royalty. Warmth, not competition. Connection, not hierarchy. It's filmed in California, reflecting Meghan's actual life now. It's inclusive, modern, global. No tiaras, no stiff royal protocols, no choreographed optics, just real people, real stories, and real generosity. And that, my darlings, is what intimidates the institution. It proves you can inspire millions without a palace, without a title, without outdated rules, and without the approval of an ancient system. Now, here's the truth no royal commentator will admit. The panic isn't about the Christmas special. It's about influence. Royal influence traditionally comes from birthright being born into a specific family. Meghan's influence? It comes from connection, authenticity, humanity, global visibility, and her own platform. She isn't operating on inherited power. She's operating on earned power. And that is terrifying to traditionalists. Because if compassionate, creative, credible people can build global impact without the monarchy, then what exactly makes the monarchy special? If Meghan can create a worldwide movement by being relatable and sincere, what does that mean for people who rely on pomp, PR, and press protection? This is what keeps them up at night. Not Meghan, not Netflix, not a Christmas special, but the realization that the world is changing and Meghan is proof you don't need a crown to matter. Let's go even deeper. The institution fears irrelevance, and Meghan, simply by succeeding, accelerates that. She has global influence, media reach, philanthropic credibility, a loyal, supportive audience, and the freedom to create, evolve and grow without palace control. Meanwhile, the institution is dealing with fading public interest, declining youth support scandals, health concerns, internal instability, press hostility, a lack of modern vision. Who looks more stable right now? The couple building projects, businesses and communities, or the institution clinging to outdated narratives? Meghan's success isn't their downfall, but it absolutely exposes their stagnation. And that is the root of the panic. Eventually, the noise will fade, the gossip will quiet down, the headlines will move on. But what remains? Good actions, kindness, charity, connection, positivity, impact. Kate's carol service will comfort people. Meghan's special will inspire people. There is room for both. But the tabloids don't want harmony. They want rivalry because it's the only story they know how to tell. Here is the truth. Meghan doesn't compete with anyone. Why? Because she doesn't have to. Her peace speaks louder. Her projects speak louder. Her generosity speaks louder. While others cling to gossip, Meghan continues to thrive, creating, collaborating, contributing, living with grace. And that, my darlings, is why they panic. Because Meghan wins not by fighting back, but by rising above, by simply living her truth. If you love this breakdown, make sure you subscribe. It helps the channel grow and pushes back against the negativity. Thank you for watching, thank you for supporting, and thank you for choosing truth over tabloids. Because, as ever, Meghan wins by simply living her truth.